How a man becomes cold-hearted. In the vast landscape of human emotions, a chilling phenomenon lurks in the shadows. The evolution of a cold heart. The term cold-hearted might evoke cinematic visuals of stone-faced villains or brooding anti-heroes. Yet, reality presents a narrative far more intricate and poignant than fiction. Many men, caught in the web of societal expectations and personal traumas, find themselves on this elusive path, where emotions are stifled and vulnerability becomes a relic of the past. As we stand on the precipice of this exploration, we seek not just to observe but to understand, to delve deep into the caverns of the male psyche and unearth the treasures and traumas buried within. Picture a world where boys, from their very first steps, are told how to walk, how to talk, and most poignantly, how to feel. Boys don't cry, an ideology that constructs fortresses around hearts, but in doing so, sometimes locks out the very essence of human connection. Join us on this riveting journey as we traverse the frozen tundras of the heart, seeking warmth, understanding, and perhaps a flicker of hope. To improve yourself physically, financially, and with women, check the links in the description. The burden of expectations. Childhood forms the foundation upon which the edifice of adulthood is built. For boys, this foundation is frequently molded by archetypes of masculinity that emphasize stoicism, strength, and emotional containment. Tales of chivalrous knights, fierce warriors, and indomitable explorers paint a monochromatic picture of manhood, where valor is intrinsically linked to emotional suppression. These narratives aren't merely bedtime stories. This early conditioning plants the seeds of emotional detachment. Boys learn that their worth is intertwined with their ability to bear burdens silently, without tears or outward displays of vulnerability. Over time, this becomes second nature, and the child who once cried without inhibition learns to lock away his feelings behind an impenetrable facade. As these boys mature into men, they carry this emotional baggage, perpetually weighed down by the expectation to embody a brand of masculinity that leaves no room for genuine emotional expression. This continuous pressure not only distances them from their emotions, but also from genuine human connections that require vulnerability as a cornerstone. Encounters with betrayal. For men conditioned by the tenets of stoic masculinity, betrayals strike particularly hard. Their entire paradigm of strength and control is predicated on a foundational belief in loyalty, camaraderie, and honor. When this gets undermined, the impact is profound. Each act of deceit, each stab in the back, acts as a blow to their already fragile emotional armor. Instead of processing and healing, the masculine code often dictates another path: further withdrawal and emotional numbing. This defense mechanism, while effective in shielding them from immediate pain, has a cumulative effect. The heart, exposed repeatedly to the cold winds of betrayal, begins to frost over. Friendships that turn sour, romantic liaisons that end in deception, or professional collaborations that devolve into backstabbing. Each experience reinforces the belief that vulnerability is a liability. Over time, the walls around the heart grow taller and thicker, creating a fortress where emotions are imprisoned, seldom allowed to see the light of day. The illusion of control. For men, control isn't just a desire, it's a mandate. From controlling their destiny to steering their emotional ship without faltering, the pursuit of control becomes a lifelong odyssey. Society applauds the man who never cracks under pressure, who faces adversities without a hint of fear or doubt in his eyes. This adulation further fuels the obsession with maintaining a facade of unwavering control. However, this control comes at a cost. Emotions, by their very nature, are fluid, dynamic, and often unpredictable. To harness them requires suppression, leading to an internal tug-of-war where genuine feelings are constantly pushed down to maintain the outward semblance of control. This constant internal strife takes its toll. The energy expended in keeping emotions at bay leaves little room for genuine emotional engagement, leading to a pervasive sense of detachment and coldness. As years roll by, the illusion of control solidifies. Emotions, once vibrant and varied, get reduced to a narrow spectrum, where only those feelings that align with the masculine ideal are permitted expression. The rest, especially those perceived as weak or vulnerable, are relegated to the shadows, creating a man who appears in control but is often at war with himself. The brutal world of competition. Competition is the crucible where men are often tested in arenas of professional ambition and personal achievements. Every day is a battlefield. In this gladiatorial world, there's little room for error and even less for emotional vulnerability. Success is frequently equated with ruthlessness, with an ability to navigate challenges without letting emotions cloud judgment. In such a milieu, sensitivity isn't just undervalued, it's actively discouraged. Men learn early on that to rise through the ranks, to stand atop the podium of success, they must armor themselves against emotions that might be perceived as weaknesses. Losses that scar. Loss is a universal experience, an inevitable part of the human journey. However, the way men are conditioned to process loss is distinct. When confronted with loss, be it the death of a loved one, the collapse of a dream, or a blow to self-worth, men often find themselves in uncharted territory. In the face of such societal pressure, many men choose the path of internalization. Instead of processing their pain, they lock it away, hoping time will erode its sharp edges. However, unprocessed pain seldom dissipates, it festers. With each unprocessed loss, the heart grows colder, adding another layer to the emotional armor that shields them from the world, but also distances them from genuine human connections. The journey to becoming cold-hearted is rarely a conscious choice for men. Instead, it's a culmination of years of conditioning, experiences, and societal pressures that prioritize certain aspects of masculinity at the expense of genuine emotional expression. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and watch this one as well. Thanks for watching.